And that'll make our score 14-7. Butker now to kick this one away. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 20. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Here's Conley. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. And he is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get it. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Here's Conley. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Like, I hate this
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they'll run it here. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now here's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the...
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 52 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Butker on for the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get
what the fuck?
And he gets this one
Like,
just
come on, bro.
down at the 39.
What the fuck y'all got going on?
Going for 14,
That shit
and also
weird,
going
bro.
for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Denver right after this. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Detroit! To throw on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Flushed out right. Yards on the tuck and run.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper.
That's so fucking, that's crazy.
He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Watch him now, Barney. Throwing on first down. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 3rd down, Murray. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go! On first down, Murray. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Often on fumbles, fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Mahomes to throw on second down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On third and long, it's Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is going to be incomplete. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Black 58, Will! Black 58, Will!
Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and through. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone.
How vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Back to throw. Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Left side here to Sanders. He's at the 30. 10.
How does that keep happening?
Home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And on the ground they go with a running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Going deep here for one. And got his man. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37. Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
And they'll go on the ground. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, my.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he's into the clear. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
All right, now look at 56.
Now they try the right side here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Murray now. Trying to improvise. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a little floater there is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. Watkins, the intended receiver. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Murray steps away. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
That escapes the sand. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. D. Ford able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big set. The Broncos on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. He's coming. Watch him now, Barney.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From midfield, here's Mahomes setting up the screen for West. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Call it a gain of 3. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw once more. And now here is another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston in there to get him, his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Off the play fake. Murray. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90. Z, 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 Z.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Black 58 round. Black 58 round. Slow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And again, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yards.
This game lagging, bro. And it's driving me because I'm hitting this shit and it's not throwing it.
That means the offensive line is
Fuck.
protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
That shit driving the fuck out of me.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh, man, that shit's stupid.
He'll go down well short of a 1st. The
Fucking
Chiefs
dumb.
But they're turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now a handoff looking right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
I'm having a double tap square, bro. Like,
this week now.
That shit is killing me.
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On third down, Murray. Fancy footwork in midfield. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Here's Conley. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them